Cruising down the highway, windows down low, sunset paints the sky in a
Ladies and gents, we are back with another episode of Talking Cars. My next guest is somebody that is a phenomenal serial entrepreneur. She started in the fitness industry and then expanded into a bunch of other things. She is Rushda Moosajee. Rushtush!
Hi, thanks
How are
for
you?
having me. Thanks for having me.
It's so amazing to have you on here. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, lovely, lovely. I'm enjoying your fit.
I think you're trying to figure out what is this look?
Your fit is for the cold weather, though. I think that's more like.
Yeah, but I mean, I had a feeling we wouldn't have covering, so I came with a fur to keep me warm.
You thought of that.
Yeah, but then still be playful.
I love
you
that.
know?
I love
Have my
that.
thighs out.
Well, you're looking good, though. You're looking good. So, let's get on to the actual show, right? So, this is Talking Cars, and the reason why I actually asked you on here is because I follow you on social media, and I saw.
I apologize for that. All the data.
I saw some of the cars that you drive and so forth, and all that I've seen you in, right? And I was thinking, okay, she would probably have some interesting stories about cars.
I do love cars.
Is it?
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. So, okay, let's start at the beginning. When did you get your license?
I was 16.
16?
Yeah, so I had my drivers. No, what is it? The learners.
Learners, yeah.
So I had the learners, and then my dad bought me a car,
Okay.
and then I started driving it.
What was your first car?
A Peugeot 206.
Really?
Yeah, a white one.
Wow. How long did you have that car?
I had it for a few years, actually. I had it until I just decided that I would become a personal trainer. And by that time, the car was falling apart.
Because that's the next question that I was going to ask now. Peugeot, it's a French car.
Yeah.
How many problems did you have with that?
No, loads. And I would always recommend to somebody to not buy one. And if anybody said, oh, they want a Peugeot, but they're not popular anymore. We don't see them around.
Not as much as what we used to, I'll be
Yes.
honest with you. Yeah. There are so many other options though.
Yes.
Like all the Chinese cars
Yeah,
that you
I
get
was
on
just
the
about
road.
to say, like, everybody's going Chinese.
Oh,
We're going Asian.
It's
We're not going
crazy.
French. I think we'll stay French with the baguettes and the croissants.
Exactly. Let's do food.
Yeah, food and fashion.
Yes. How about that? And then tell me something. Okay, so you got your license at the appropriate age, and have you had any accidents or any funny
Yeah,
stories?
I had a big accident.
What?
I just think it's from being overconfident, you know.
Did you think you were Lewis Hamilton?
No, I didn't. What happened was we were driving on the highway, and then as I came around the bend, I was obviously going too fast.
Okay.
I wasn't like too fast, but
Where was this?
It was on Duval Drive at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was a car standing in the road that was, stuck, and we went straight into it because I couldn't go left because otherwise I was going to knock into the car next to me.
So you decided.
So I had to go straight in, and then basically
Was it faster?
it was like fast enough for it to be massive. I mean, nowadays, if you just take a little smidgy forward, and then what is the damage that's been caused?
It's quite a bit.
Yes, so to go at
They
a
actually
speed on
write
the
off
ball
cars
drive.
fairly easy.
Yes, so to go at a speed of like 100 and a bit.
100 and a bit.
So is that fast?
Okay, that's fast.
I mean, I was going like 70.
Okay, but now that was a big accident.
Yeah, it was quite a big one, yeah.
Okay, and
And
did the
then
car recover after that?
No, not fully actually, to be honest.
Okay.
But we did fix it, and I was able to drive it for a few years after that, but it wasn't the same.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it wasn't the same. And then also what I learned from that for me was it's not about you in the car.
No.
It's about everyone else around you. So you have to drive for the people on the road, and it's only getting worse.
You know what my mom always say? Always think for the other person.
No, this
You
is how I'm
always
driving.
have to.
So I think being so naive and obviously less worldly experienced, I think those were the factors of that decision, and
Yeah.
I adjusted myself after that.
And then, okay, so that was your first car. What did you get after that?
So then I had a Mini. I bought like a Mini one. Yeah, it was very cute.
What color was it?
It was cream with black. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it was that one.
Okay.
Mini one. And I had just been, I became a personal trainer. I was studying my diploma in personal training. And I started doing really well at this gym that I was working at.
Okay.
And at that time, my car was breaking down because now obviously it had been through this big accident, and my folks wanted to relocate and move out of the country, which meant that they were like, we're not going to take care of you anymore.
Okay.
You girls must get married.
Just, stand on your own feet. That's it.
But I was like, how is a man going to answer my problems when they're the ones giving us problems? Okay.
Goodness me.
Anyway, so then I decided to become a personal trainer, and they both said, look, if anything happens to me, they're not going to assist with the car. So I would open up my bonnet and fix the car because I had to start a problem. I knew how to fix it. Yes, I knew it. I knew what to do. I knew what the issue was.
Wow. Okay, so you're into fitness. You've like in
I just
business.
I just couldn't afford to fix it. So I'd like start it. It was like the starter issue that would just disconnect.
Everything. I probably know what it is. It's probably a wire that arced and that you just probably had to disconnect or something.
And then it would start again, and I would do this in the morning before seeing clients, which was at like 5 a.m. right? Yeah. And then so the first thing I did, this was not because I wanted to have a new car or anything. It was just purely safety and functionality, which is how I think. If you look at my coat,
logical thing.
Yes, but like with a little bit of pizzazz. So then I walked into Mini and I said, I want to buy a car. What do you guys have for my budget? And they had introduced this Mini one, which is like an entry level. Yeah, it was very cute.
Yes.
And then I got it, and it obviously had all this assistance and everything, and that was my first car.
Ah,
well, my first car bought.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me something, right? That was the Mini one. How long have you been driving now? It's been what, 22 years?
Yeah.
About 22 years?
Yeah, that's true, eh?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Is it?
Right? It's a long time, yeah. A lot of people never drive, actually. They never get their license, to be honest with you. But 22 years on the road, it's quite a while. And in that time, any other accidents? Incidents?
I have in the past tried to threaten to knock people with my car. Yeah, more than once. So I used to get harassed. Oh, the one time I did knock the guy, I reversed. He was just this homeless guy that was harassing me for money, and he would like be in my face and like knock on my car. And then I said to him, leave me alone. And then I said, I'm going to drive over if you don't move. And then I reversed over him and he fell.
Oh,
but I mean, I told him. And then there was
you did warn him?
Yes, I did warn him. And then I think what happens is with women, people often underestimate us because they think that we're going to get scared.
Like that
like are you going to make me scared?
Okay.
And like not today because I'm not that girl.
Okay.
You know? So I will always, maintain eye contact. Stand
with whoever.
Yeah. Don't intimidate me. Don't bully me.
Best practice, actually.
Yeah. So if I'm in my car and you're trying to bully me from the outside of the car, asking me for money, and I've already said no, and you're hitting on my car and I'm saying don't hit my car, then I also try to knock the other guy over who was trying to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then because no one else was helping me, so I've got to help myself.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have road rage?
My mom and my sister said that I do have road rage. I do have road rage.
Don't tell me you haven't hit anybody. You haven't done anything like that.
No. But I have. Like those were instances where I felt threatened.
Okay, your safety.
Yes, as a woman in South Africa.
You have to do something.
Yes.
Okay, no, I get you.
So whether you want to blanket as road rage and you feel comfortable with that term to feel better about my road rage, then. But I have done therapy on it as well.
You have done therapy?
Yes.
Okay, so is it a problem?
No. No, it's not a problem. It's just sometimes I feel that I'm living a very high-pressured, fast-moving life.
Okay, stressful as well?
Yeah, incredibly stressful. Okay. I've got a lot that I need to achieve in a day. I've got a lot that I need to get done. So for me to get from A to B, and you are in my way, not like you're just doing silly things. Like earlier on, you were setting up the camera and somebody drove on the other side of the road. That is incredibly risky.
I get you.
Because what if there are kids here? What if they...
That's the thing, people sometimes don't think.
No, they don't.
The other thing that I also wanted to just get into you with
the road rage is amazing.
I feel like it's necessary in South Africa. But from a business perspective, okay, so you started in fitness, right?
Yeah.
And you created a whole amazing brand with regards to that in personal training.
Yeah.
Right. From there, what else have you gotten into?
So the personal training started obviously in the gym, and you're only some people do all kinds of crazy things nowadays.
Exactly.
But that's where I started, and I did the groundwork for many years.
Yeah.
And I built up a community of women that needed my assistance because they didn't feel safe with interacting with men or having bro science talk.
Especially at gym also and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you must also remember this was 20 years ago.
Wow.
Kind of. Well, let's say 16 around it all. Fitness was very different then to how it is now. Yeah. Now we have a lot more access. We have a lot more resources, and we have knowledge that we can now make a decision. Whereas back then, we didn't have that.
Limited, really.
It was just bodybuilding. And then running wasn't even a thing back then.
Wow.
There were people that were running. If you think about
But
it,
it
now,
wasn't as
running.
big as what it's now. Though.
No, it's huge.
Now it's
and
trail
the young
running,
kids,
it's everything.
It's trail running, it's hiking, it's
Yes.
Pilates studios, it's yoga studios, it's cold plunge, it's sauna, it's
Exactly.
electrolytes, matcha, green tea, green juice. Fitness has really evolved over the last 16 years, and
There's
I
so
love
much
that.
more to it.
Yes, whereas back then, women were kind of just left there to take advice from a bro.
To their own devices also probably.
Yes, and they want some women, and a lot of women, they don't necessarily want to look like they compete in bikini
Competitions.
on stage where
They want to look good
they
for
have to be
themselves.
they want to be feminine, soft, strong,
I love
toned.
that. I love that.
And they want to be themselves. So you just want to be your best you,
Exactly.
and that was something that I started back then. And then through that, there were a lot of people that couldn't really make it to the gym.
Yeah.
They couldn't really make it to Cape Town.
Yeah.
So throughout South Africa, people were contacting me, needing my help and my assistance, and then I went digital.
That must have been awesome.
Yeah, so then I went digital.
Probably good during COVID also.
Yeah, that was much later. But I started with ebooks, diet plans, and workout plans online. So they were PDFs.
Yeah.
So I created those, I shot those, I designed those, and I made them, I wrote them, I shot them, everything. That got uploaded onto my website, which then started to become a digital e-commerce site.
Okay.
And then from there,
So could they buy those?
Yeah, so you buy it online.
The plan,
Yeah, you buy it online, then you download it, then you have the plan forever.
I see. I like
Yeah, and then that way I was able to reach a lot of people in Johannesburg,
all across the
Durban,
country. Actually, probably
China,
internationally also.
Dubai. Yeah, I had a lot of people reach out to me needing my assistance, and then that way I could also step a bit back from being in the actual floor, being billed by the hours that I was there for.
Exactly. I think it's more time efficient that way.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then from there the next step was ultimately to build my own fitness app. And then I wanted to work with local, and then I did that, and then I shot the fitness app while I was pregnant with my second son. So we did a pregnancy workout routine to help pregnant moms. There's not always something like that available.
True.
I'm sure there is now, and I'm sure there has been, but
that's because the fitness industry has probably become so diverse. There's so many things that you can do nowadays.
And that launched in 2020.
That's in 2020.
Yeah, so that was 5 years ago, and then since then I've launched how would you call it, a platform of other products.
Okay, yeah.
Wellness enhancements, women,
Lovely.
things that uplift you and support your journey.
Okay, I get you. So
safe.
Feel good products also.
Yes.
Yeah.
L-glutamine, whey protein, collagen, which is great for your hair, your
That's
nails,
amazing.
your skin. Yeah, you asked me earlier if these are my own nails. They are. It's a lifestyle. It's an energy.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a Rushda thing.
Yeah. Clothing, makeup, I did it all. Yeah.
Wow, that's like diverse areas that you're actually going into business.
Yes.
Like, how do you keep abreast with everything? Or what else do you want to do, if I may ask?
Sometimes, that's often asked, but I also leave the market to other people to also enter and feel, or to inspire women. If you feel
that's the big thing.
If you feel that makeup is your true passion. I love makeup, I love fashion, I love all kinds of things, because a woman, we don't have to be one thing. I don't only have to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't only have to be having babies.
Diverse levels.
I don't only have to be in gym. So if somebody else wants to come forward and do makeup, I'm going to support that, because I can't do everything.
Exactly.
And
leave some for other people to do.
Yes, and also support them, because if I can do it, you can do it. There's nothing special about me.
This is the thing also that I feel like these days, and this is not just with women, I think across the board also, is that if your friends or if your colleagues or whoever decide, okay, I want to start a business or whatever, support them. It doesn't have to be financially at the start.
It's not always monetary.
Exactly. Like, share their stuff.
Share your life.
Exactly.
I don't think people realize that, because if you're in a corporate space and you're sitting within your corporate job at your desk, you do your KPIs with your manager and your line manager or whatever the hell it is.
Exactly.
I don't get that, So if you're my friend, for you to share something or even just comment to create engagement, but then now you're stepping into influencer territory, because what about that is influential?
Exactly.
So a lot of people have said, not a lot of people, some people say, oh, I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
But
what do you deem yourself as? Just a businesswoman?
Yeah.
Okay.
A mommy.
Okay.
A mamacita.
A mamacita that does business. A busy mamacita.
So, but with the work that you do, and if you do anything well enough for people to take note, then you become influential.
Unfortunately.
So that is just part of the. You
It's
can't
part
like
of the
be
journey.
angry about
Oh,
it. You
no,
know.
it's part of the journey. And I think what stems from that is, I think people get inspired when they see you do things.
Yes, that's the whole point.
And that's the point. You're right.
Because if I'm going to encourage one healthy meal or one healthy activity in somebody's household through a woman, because she controls the household.
Yeah.
She's cooking the meal. Your daughter, sisters, aunt, mom, wife.
Yeah.
She's cooking the meal. She's deciding what the groceries are going to be.
Yeah.
You know. Yes. Okay. Obviously, men do as well, but to make that positive impact on that person is going to trickle down to your kids' decisions.
And it makes you feel good also because you are helping someone.
Yes, of course, that's the point.
It's a feel-good hormone, I suppose. Rush.
Yes.
One question.
Yes.
What are you currently driving?
I'm driving a little Merc.
Okay.
A red.
I'm a Merc fan. I've got a Merc as well.
It's so luxurious. And I feel safe.
That 3-point star's just something else. Obviously I'm biased, but I mean, I'm just being honest.
It's just, I feel so safe. I feel, I also kind of feel a little bit understated in it, which is nice.
Yeah.
And safe.
I love that. I love that. And what would you still love to drive? What would you love to own?
So for me, I love a sports car, but unfortunately, I find myself a little bit too reckless with it. And
have you ever owned one?
I had like a little Mini that was the Roadster.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Did you have a drop-top one?
Yeah. Look at you laughing because you can just imagine me in it. So I had a little.
What color was it?
It was like a navy blue, like your jacket.
That's my favorite color.
Yeah, and it's very bumpy. Yes.
That's unfortunate.
And I'm a speed girl. So now I'm not. Yeah, and I think for me to be a little bit more safe.
Yeah.
Secure.
Yeah.
Something a little bit more raised.
Okay.
That's going to absorb shock.
So like a fast SUV maybe? Like
but like they're still so big. Which is why I'm currently liking mine.
Okay.
If I could, I do need an upgrade though. So maybe the electric version is super sexy.
Okay, if I was you, I would go for the GL845.
What is that one? Oh, okay.
So it's like the fast version of your one.
Okay, I'll tell my husband.
Amazing.
And then I love a G-Wag.
Yeah, obviously. Who doesn't love a G-Wagon?
But it's so slow. And it's so big on the turn.
No, but I mean, a lot of people buy them also just for tax purposes because you can write it off because of how much it weighs. You see.
Okay.
And it looks gangster also.
It does, yes. But I have this like really strict accountant that works for me. So he's like, no, you can't. Yes. And my hubby had one, and when I drove it, I felt that it was so slow to turn.
Slow to turn?
Yeah, because it's a wide 4x. It's not as fast as my car to turn.
Obviously, it's a 4x4. It's a big car.
Yes, right? And I need to get out there fast.
Okay, I get you. So I think the best option would probably be that GLA45 AMG. Ask your husband to maybe take you to work, and then ask them to put you in one.
What about a Cobra?
That would be amazing. I like that thought. You can actually buy them from Cobra Experience. Yeah. So then actually, this is the cool thing about Cobra Experience. You can rent them for the day, right? Which is like 3,800 Rand.
Yeah.
But you can also purchase one because they are the agents for Backdraft Racing, which makes them.
Oh, stunning! And if anything happens to it, do they sort it out?
They
order the pieces and everything.
They do everything. They do everything. And what's cool is also, if you buy it, you can spec it to how you want. So the color, the stripes, the interior, you can spec it to however you want it.
Oh, cute.
And it's got a V8 engine.
Oh, nice.
That sound, the speed. Tell me again. Anyway, Rish, that was amazing.
Thanks for having me.
Are you ready for your Cobra experience?
What would that entail?
That would entail me starting this baby up, you hearing the V8, and then us driving around this amazing, beautiful mountain, which is called Table Mountain.
I love Table Mountain. It's my fave.
Is it?
Yeah.
You actually mentioned something earlier about you running here.
Yeah, running, hiking, running all the way up to Platteklip, running on the road. Yeah.
You enjoy that, eh?
Yeah, running with my pram down there. You know where they block the
pram.
road? You know they block the road at the end there?
Yeah.
So then we put the kids in the pram and then run with the kids in the pram.
Ah, okay, I see.
Like a jogger.
Yeah. You enjoy that, eh?
Yeah, all those kinds of crazy things.
Right, so let's start her up. Just listen to that. So what are your first impressions on this car?
I love it.
Do you think it's something that you'll drive?
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't really enjoy everybody looking at me. Which is
it's
strange
the
coming from
attention
somebody who looks like me, looks like this. Like, how are you dressed like a, you know those coconut marshmallows? You dress like a coconut marshmallow, and then you...
I get you, I
It's like,
get
do I
you.
need any more attention?
Like this, would this be an overkill?
Probably, yeah. I'd have to, my neck.
I love that.
I'd
See
have
that
to,
whiplash?
Yes.
That's the V8. I love that sound, eh? Oh! Okay, so next time when you come on, I'm going to sit in the passenger seat and you're going to drive. How about
Yeah, sure, Belle. Sure. Yes.
that? Did he call it that actually? Yes!
Shit.
Cruising down the highway, windows down low.